Hey guys, Paul Ski here. So today we're going to run through an exercise called wall angels. So wall angels are one of the best exercises you can do to improve your posture. So maybe you've got some forward head posture going on, the chin's a little bit forward, your shoulders, upper back's a little bit rounded. Maybe you've been sitting at the computer a lot, studying, whatever, working, driving a lot. You've got a bit of that, thoracic spine is getting a little bit too curved. So this is the number one exercise to work on that. So what you're going to need is find yourself a wall. And you want to find a wall that has a smooth surface, so a painted wall. You don't want to do this on a brick wall where you can kind of get caught on anything, because we're going to be sliding up and down the wall a little bit. You don't want to get scratched or get caught. So I found myself a nice smooth wall. And to set up, I'm going to lean against the wall, stand up against the wall. So heels against the wall, shoulder blades up against the wall. Then I'm going to walk my feet forward, just about one of my feet length away from the wall. Shoulder blades and my glutes touching the wall. Then I'm going to take my hands and put them in the small of my back. What you might notice, if you've got, your posture's not quite right yet, you got a little bit of a space between the small of your back and the wall. So what we want to do is get rid of that space. So I shouldn't be able to fit my hands in this space for this exercise. We want to flatten it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my pelvis. I'm going to tilt my pelvis back a little bit, and I'm going to eliminate the space between the small of my back and the wall. So the small of my back is touching the wall now. My knees are a little bit bent and my pelvis is tipped back. Shoulder blades touching the wall. So basically my whole back now is in contact with the wall. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck my chin. So I'm going to pull my head back so it's touching the wall and my chin's tucked. I kind of got a little bit of that double chin going on. So this is the first part of the setup for the exercise. Next thing I'm going to do, raise both hands, put them about 90, maybe a little bit below, and then I'm going to have my thumbs facing back, directly back at the wall. And I'm actually engaging my muscles now, and I'm pushing just gently against the wall. You don't want to push too hard, maybe 20-30%. I'm pushing against the wall. So then I'm slowly going to slide my arms up the wall. So I'm slowly, and you really want to focus on the muscles engaging the back of your shoulders. I'm going to come up, kind of make almost this V with my arms. I'm still pushing actively into the wall with my thumbs. It's okay if your elbows come a little bit off the wall towards the top here. I'm still engaging, I'm pushing my thumbs back, my elbows back into the wall the whole time, sliding back down. You should feel all the muscles in the back of your shoulders, so it's like your infraspinatus, posterior deltoids, they're all going to light up. There's a little bit of supraspinatus in this too, because we're doing abduction. Sliding back up, slowly up, I'm engaging, I'm pushing into the wall just gently, maybe 30% to the wall, come up. So I'm kind of making a V at the top, come back down. And I come back down, kind of drop into almost a W. So I'm kind of making these VW shapes. But what you really want to focus on is nice smooth movement. And you're constantly engaging those muscles on the back of the shoulders, back of the shoulder blade, and up to the top. And then I'm going to come back down. So these are wall angels. So just done a few reps there. I don't really go too much for sets and reps, but what you really want to do is listen to your body. So what I'm doing is I'm listening to the muscles in my shoulders, at the back of my shoulders, and I'm just checking in with them. So they're really going to light up during this exercise, which is what we want, because those muscles are typically the ones that sort of disengage, deactivate, become inactive and a little bit weak and jerky over time. That the clean, nice, smooth movement starts to drop off. So we're waking those back up again. That's the whole point of this exercise. But you don't really want to fatigue these muscles too much. So you just want to work to the point where you feel like I've lit up those muscles, I've engaged those muscles, and then go a little bit past that, just to the point where you're feeling a little bit like, okay, that's getting enough, and then call that one set. And then just throughout the day, maybe do a few sets That's really all you want to do. And if you keep doing this exercise, you really want to do it daily. You'll really start to see your posture improve. But it's really important you get the setup correct for this exercise. Otherwise, it's nowhere nearly as effective. You need to have that flat back, high chest, and you need to be kicked out from the wall just a little bit so your pelvis is in the right position, lumbar spine is in the right position, shoulder blades in the right position, and chin is tucked when you're doing this the whole time. So keeping that form, nice smooth movements, listening to your body, engaging the right muscles, and this is going to be a game changer for your posture. So I'll leave it there, guys. That's wall angels.